Hey, Porch Chronicles, how y'all doing out there? So, today I went to the pool when we was in the hot tub. I hadn't been to the pool in the last 2 Saturdays. So, one of the girls, everybody was like, where you been? Where you are? You good? I'm like, yeah, I've been fine. I just been in the streets. I've been everywhere, taking care of stuff. And nothing bad, nothing like that. So, one of the girls got in the hot tub. She said, let me get on over here so I can find out where you been. I said, girl, I just been everywhere. I said, my little lady be coming with me. We be everywhere. We be here, there, the third. And I do a lot of stuff. So she was like, oh, I thought so. I said, girl, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing going on like that. I just been busy. Not bad busy, but I go to a lot of different stuff. So then I said, I graduated from school a few weeks ago. Do you realize that don't hit me? That I really graduated from school? And she was like, I call her Miss Chalet because she got real pretty eyes like Miss Chalet. She was in there. She was like, man, you did? I said, yeah, I graduated 2 weeks ago. She was like, you did it? I said, man, I'm an alumni now. She was like, yeah, I'm proud of you. I was like, man, I can't even believe I did it. I said, I ain't even thought about it none this week except for when you just said it out your mouth. And she was like, for real? I said, man, it don't even seem real to me. Except when I look at my resume and all the stuff they doing for me at my school to help me get a job. And she was like, for real? I said, my resume like that. She was like, for real? I said, I got a medical resume now. And she was like, but you work for it. I said, you know what? I did. But that junk don't even resonate with me sometimes. I was like, I kept on thinking to myself when she left the pool, I really did graduate. She was like, and then for real, on my YouTube, like I told you, I don't be knowing how to look for, like, people be saying stuff to me, like, messages. And one lady was like, she was older like me, and she left a message, and I just seen it. She was like, you be encouraging me. She was like, I be watching you going through school. And she's like, I really want to go back to school, but I'm scared to go back. And I finally seen the message, and I was like, girl, believe me. So you got this. If you want to go back to school, please go back to school, because you worthy. You worth that jump. For real. You worthy. And like I told the girl in the hot tub, I was like, damn, I be still having to realize I really graduated from school. I really graduated from medical school. And she was like, yeah. I said, it just don't seem real yet. I said, but when I look at that resume, it seems real. I love you, Porch Chronicles. Believe in yourself. Don't let nobody take you off your platform. Wherever your platform is, do that jump. You got this. I love you.